a test run to see if the class, all right, if the scheduled class would appear as scheduled. In our from our retrospective about two classes now, we had the issue of um, the setting of the camera or the frame of the camera turning into vertical, horizontal instead of vertical. So I think it's better now. I think this is what we want, the horizontal view and not the vertical view. This is on point. So we're going to exercise some patience now and let's wait for others to join. I think it's time already. Yeah, it's time already. Okay. So we can just go straight into it tonight. So okay. So I welcome each and every one of us on board. Good evening, Miss Bank Suite. It's great to have you on board. It's been wonderful. Mrs. Bank Suite, I didn't later get your assignment. Did you forgot to submit the assignment? I thought you said you were going to submit the assignment. And I should add you to the group. Miss Rachel, Ifeoluwa Rachel. I'm seeing that name for the first time. It's great to have you on board. I believe we all can hear me clearly. Okay. So I said this earlier in our retrospective classes. I said statistics is not so much of mathematics. All right. We can say it's a little bit of accounting, all right, the concept of accounting and a little bit of the concept of mathematics. All right. It has a lot of steps. Okay, Mrs. Feoluwa Rachel says, I am new here, mass communication, and the two. You mean year two? Okay, Mrs. Feoluwa deleted that message already. Okay, uh, please do have to reach out to me immediately after this class, Miss Rachel, so I can fix you up properly. All right, we have classes for all departments, although less of pure sciences. Okay, mass communication 200 level, what semester? So, like I said earlier, it's not much of mathematics like that, but it requires a lot of steps, and you don't want to miss a thing in any of the step because if you make a mistake in one step, it will alter other results. That's one thing about statistics. And in our retrospective classes, we've been taking the basics. Okay, so today we're going to be taking a step further. We'll be doing something a little bit different, so in line with what we have been taking. And then tomorrow we'll be taking something, all right, more challenging. And next tomorrow we'll be taking something more challenging, and that's how it's going to continue. So tonight we are going to be talking about assumed mean. All right, it's as simple as we have attended to others. There's a formula for assuming, and we're going to follow through. With this, there'll be no hassles at all. So, for those of us who are yet to submit our assignment, please, it is very important you practice statistics. I know what I'm saying. Oh, you can easily forget one simple thing. It happens to me myself a lot. You can easily forget one simple thing when it comes to statistics. So, how much you practice is matters a lot. All right. The more time you spend practicing statistical questions, all right, the more time the more understanding, in-depth understanding you get. And that's why you see at the end of every class, I ensure I give us assignments so we can take home something to practice with. Okay. So Miss Ifeoluwa Rachel. So just reach out to me immediately after this class. Go to our official website, www.tutorial.net. You'll find the WhatsApp button on our home page. If you smash that WhatsApp button, it takes you directly to my DM, and I can put you through things properly. All right. So enough of the chit chat. Let's get straight to tonight's business. Please, as you join the live stream, do well to smash the like button. All right. Also, do well to mark attendance by saying hello, hi, Miss Kendi. You came late tonight. I'm yet to see Mrs. Regina. Mrs. Regina, are you not on the stream? Probably she's still at work. Okay. So we have We have Echo 154. We have Pole 212. We have STT 205 and STT 206. All right, we are covering. All right, all these courses are interwoven. All right, it's just that some, all right, different levels of difficulties. So we have, can we see my board? I think I need to adjust this a little bit. Also, okay, yeah, I think it's better this way. Awesome, awesome. I think it's we can see the board now from the top because I realized the screen is kind of some part of the screen were not showing, but I think it's better now. We can see everything now, right? So now we are taking it up from assumed mean. So for those of you that missed the class on mean, we've taken the class already. So for those of us that missed that class, do want to reach out to me or go to our website still and you check, all right, the latest posts. You'll find it there. Mean. We've done the class about that already. So today we'll be talking about assumed mean. And when we talk about assumed mean, there's a formula for it. Okay? There's a formula for assumed mean. Now, what is the formula for assumed mean? Is the next question we should be asking. Okay? So now, the formula for assumed mean, just like every other statistical problems, has a formula. Welcome on board, Miss Immaculate. So the formula for this is there is a x bar equals a plus summation fd all over summation of frequency f. Okay, so as you can see here, there are a lot of things we'll be interpreting. All right, there are a lot of things here we need to interpret. All right, x bar, a, f, d, and f itself. We already know frequency by now. We know that we are acquainted with that already. So let's take a statistical. All right, let's have a statistical data or table. All right, the table containing statistical data and apply the formula to it accordingly. So I believe you have your writing materials and you have your calculator. You'll be needing your calculator tonight. Like I usually say, this is mathematics class, statistics class. You need to be proactive. Have your calculators, go straight into calculating, give me the answer so we can move and cover a lot tonight. So now look at it. Let's I'm going to quickly. Miss Kende, sir, I don't understand what you are saying. I am left behind using the left hand. Sir, I don't understand. I Please, Miss Kende, are you lost? You said you don't understand what I'm saying. We haven't done anything much. All right. I'm just trying to explain to us that this is what we are doing today. Assumed mean is what we are doing today. And this is the formula. Mrs. Kennedy, are you there? This is the formula for assumed mean. So we are going to have an example. All right. I'm going to draw out a table containing the statistical data we are going to be applying the formula with. That's what I've said. All right. Okay. The handwriting. Okay. I'm just going to write that again. So we have assumed mean. All right. And the formula for that, the formula for assumed mean, I think I should have that sheet of marker. We have x bar equals A plus the summation of FD over the summation of F. That's our formula. So I will be interpreting this formula with the use of a statistical table. Mrs. Kende, are we on the same page now? The board is upside down. Really? I think it's a thing from YouTube. What seems to be the problem? Okay, I'm just noticing it from my end too. What seems to be the problem? Just give me a moment. I'm going to try turn my phone upside down. Let's see it from okay. Okay. I think it's even worse now. What's the meaning of this? Why is all this happening? Okay, I think why could it be the setting? Why is this happening like this? Very unusual. I don't know why this is happening, but I think it's something we can fix. Okay, just a moment. I'm trying to fix this. Okay, I think I might just start. Um, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to end this stream, then start a new one. So please let's just hang on. I'm going to end this stream because this is very unusual, so that you can see the board clearly. Okay, I'm going to end this stream now, so I can fix this.